everybody could be doing good this year, and then something tragic happens, and oh my God, and somebody needs help. And that's what happened to me. Like I was doing good for years, always had a job, always worked. You were a good tenant. You never had any noise complaints on you. The kids were well behaved. That you paid your rent up into time until you lost your job. But I'm a great tenant, and I'm always willing to work. I'm always willing to get a job and do what I have to do to pay my bills and everything like that. And they were like, we understand. We did reach out to them. They did say, you were a great tenant. You did pay your rent, but unfortunately, because you have this eviction on your name, we just can't take that chance. We can't take that gamble. One bad moment in my life literally impacted me for years like this. I was literally paying $740 a week at this extended stay. I had three jobs. I did not see my kids at all. What do I need to do to get a place? Like, I just need a place. Like, I can't be in a hotel. I can't be here. I can't keep paying all this money. And I just, like, my kids aren't thriving. I see them going inward and becoming introverts. 3.5 years later, I'm still at an extended stay. I'm still paying all this money. I'm working three jobs. And then I finally get the call I was waiting on from Kim, and she was like, "Hey, do you still need housing? It is available?" And I'm like, "Yes, please." And so she showed me to the place that I'm in now, which is wonderful. Um, the first week here, me and all the kids slept in the living room because we were so used to just being in one room. And I get to cook. I wasn't able to cook at the extended stay. It was just we were eating out food all the time, and I just I was like, oh my God, this is driving me crazy because I don't want the kids to be unhealthy. But this was the situation we were in, and now I get to make homemade meals with you guys helping me and everything, and me being able to get a place. Like I said, I was able to let my other two jobs go and focus on my main job, the one I do love, and I got promoted because I had more time to put in my company. I know for my older children, it was a little rough having to get picked up on a bus at a hotel, and the kids asked them like, "Are you guys living in a hotel?" That's embarrassing because of our situation. They kind of were inward kids, so now they're starting to get their personalities back, and they're starting to not be they're not embarrassed anymore. Like, oh, we got a place. Like my daughter's so like literally next weekend, her friends coming over to spend the weekend. She's like, this is the first time in 4 years she's able to have a sleepover. And so she's so excited, like, oh, I can actually have a friend come over and spend the weekend, and I have a room, and she decorated her room to the T. Like she went all out for her room. So she's super excited because she's not embarrassed to say. Now she can say, "This is my address. This is where I live, or I live near this," and she's not embarrassed to be like. People ask her, "Where do you stay?" And she's like, "Oh, in the area." That's what she used to say at first because we were at a hotel. All of the kids have come out of their shell because of the situation. They just kind of were like quiet, like, hey, we're in this, and this is what we got to do. Now they're like, oh, I'm making friends. I love the new school district. This is great. They go outside. He's talking to the other kids around here. They're riding scooters together. I don't ever want to be negative with them because, like, negative things happen. But through this whole ordeal, I just constantly tell them like, we got to stay positive. We got to stay positive, and it paid off. Like we stayed positive. I kept reaching out, kept trying to get more numbers, and then I was able to get in contact with you guys. This is truly a place that will help you. Like some places, put you through all these hoops and loops. You got to all this paperwork, and it never goes anywhere. I had a long list, and out of all that list, I say it probably was 30, 40 names on the list that I had. And I heard nothing back until you guys. Like I was actually starting to get discouraged. Like maybe it's just pointless, and I'm just gonna have to deal with the situation for years or whatever. You guys worked with me. You were there for me, and I mean, words can't ever describe how grateful I am. The minute we started working with you guys, they saw like, oh, mom, they were really helping us, constantly checking on, hey, how the kids are doing. Worried about their academics as much as me. It's like having a second parent because I am a single parent. So it's very nice to know that I have people willing to not only be there for me, but for the well-being of my children and to see them excel and accelerate and want the best for me. They are the happiest, funniest kids. I know I'm very grateful and proud of them, and I'm very happy that, yeah, we went through some things, but it made us stronger. And so when we had to be in our situation, they were just like, Mom, we don't want you to worry. We'll make sure the kitchen is clean. We'll make sure we fold our clothes, do our own laundry, take care of ourselves because they understood I was working so much. So they really stepped up, and it's like it was a happy and sad moment for me because it was like I'm happy that they're stepping up, but I'm kind of sad because I still want them to be kids. I don't want them to take on adult responsibility, but they didn't even look at it that day. It was like, no, all kids have chores. These are just chores, and we're just helping you out more. Overall, I've got help and every step of the way. It's constant communication, constant, hey, what do you need? What can we help you with? And always got a phone call, always got a text message, always got an email, some type of form of communication that you guys will let me know that we are working with you. We didn't forget about you. You're not just a number, that we understand you're a person, you have a family, and we are here for you. And I am forever grateful and forever happy about that. And I do truly appreciate that. And my kids do. Like I couldn't imagine where we still would have been if I didn't find you guys. And I'm glad that I'm not there, and I'm glad that I'm not working three jobs anymore. I'm glad I'm not stressed out. I'm glad I get to come home every day to a house and have an oven. The kids are forever grateful. I'm forever grateful. Like it's been rough, but now I get to breathe. I get to come home, and it's like